Okay, class, the last 2 weeks we have been learning about categorical variables. And remember, a categorical variable is any variable where you can organize information into groups. This assessment requires you to collect your own data and organize it into groups. You may conveniently collect your data from friends, family, or classmates. You're going to be required to create a presentation showing a frequency table, a pie chart of your data, and I'm going to demonstrate how to use Piktochart for that presentation. So you are going to have in your Chromebooks the tab ready for Piktochart, and once you get here, you're going to type in your email, your school email, and it will take you to this home page where I'm at right now. So the first thing you're going to do is at this top right here, you see presentations. You are going to click on that. And we're going to start from blank. And because we're going to be doing pie charts, on the left side, I'm going to click on charts and I'm going to click pie. And notice that it just generated automatically some default data. That's okay. We're going to go ahead and we're going to change that. If you click on this pencil, it will take you to the frequency chart. So we're going to go ahead and change that. So remember, I said you're going to collect data for yourself. So the data that I collected was favorite ice creams. So I'm going to double click on this and I'm going to type in favorite ice creams. So that's my first variable. And on B, I'm going to put count because we're going to count the amount of groups, the classmates. And so you must come up with the appropriate names, of course, for your groups. Mine, because it's ice cream flavor, I'm going to pick ice creams, and you need to at least have 3 and no more than 5. So my first one, I'm going to click on this number 2 and I'm going to change it to vanilla. Then I'm going to click on number 3 and I'm going to change that to chocolate. Then again, I'm going to change on number 4, strawberry. And because not everybody liked those flavors, I'm going to change it to other. And then I'm going to go ahead and delete this number 6. And I'm going to come to the count now. And obviously we don't have 200. Because this is a frequency table, we're going to enter the counts. Now, suppose I've already collected my data and I found that the following 6 people, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that 200. 6 people liked vanilla, 7 people liked the chocolate, 2 people liked strawberry, and 3 people liked other than all those. And I'm going to go ahead and delete this 400 here because we don't need it. So notice on our chart over here, it generated our pie chart. And it showed, it's going to show us each section. And if you click on each section, it'll tell you the counts. And down here, it'll have the percentages. Because you're going to be presenting this to the class, we are going to want a title and a name. So you're going to go to the left side and click on text. And I want the title. So if you go to title, yep, there we go. It is favorite ice cream flavors. And I'm going to go ahead and move this to the top. So you're going to want to make a title that relates to your variable. So I'm going to go ahead and move this up all the way at the top. And then you also want to write your name. And we're going to click on text and we're going to click header. And I'm going to put my name. And of course, you're going to put your name. And I want to move that to the top. You can easily just click on it and it moves. And I want to move my pie chart because I'm going to want you to add 2 sentences about your key observations. So you're going to come to text and we're going to click on body. And on here, we're going to write 2 key observations. So one, I see that chocolate had the highest frequency count of 7 with a percentage of 39%. And so now we're going to, for our second sentence, our other key point is that strawberry had the lowest frequency count of 2 with a percentage of 11%. So you are going to move this, and you can make it as big as you want. We can move it this way. You're gonna play around with it. So what I'm going to have y'all do is this is going to be individuals, but if you need, if we have any special needs like my audio and visual and physical learners, you can work with an approved partner for this or with your instructional assistant. And then what we're going to do last is you are going to want to share it. And we're going to click public on the web, and you're going to click on embedded code. And it's going to give you that code, and that's the code that you're going to put on our Classroom Google Drive to be ready to present for the class. All right, thank you.